All right, everyone, we are live. Today, we're going to be doing, actually, today, nothing. No, today it's a live reaction to the Summer Gamer Fest 2024 live reaction. So, we have done this for the last 3 years. I started the series 2021. Why am I calling this a series? It's not playthrough. Just because I do playthroughs everything on my channel, I suppose. So, yeah, going to be interesting live reaction. I don't really expect anybody to watch this. I mean, people don't really watch this stuff on my channel, if I'm going to be completely honest. Why would you watch me when you can watch someone more professional? But hey, if you're here to watch, thank you. I'm going to be straight up honest. Usually I can make my predictions on that, like what I'm expected to see in these events. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't really know what we're going to see because there was these articles and that came out that said, don't expect your expectations or lower your expectations this year. And I was like, okay, so does that mean it's not going to be as interesting? Is it normal? Is it going to be worse? Is it going to be all that type of stuff? So we were watching this, obviously, official live stream. We were doing it on Twitch because I can do it on YouTube, I mean, because we can look at higher resolutions. Obviously, streaming on YouTube and Twitch is as per usual. So what I expect to maybe see, some of the stuff, I think the more interesting stuff, I'm going to be honest, this year is probably going to be in the Xbox event more than the Summer Game Fest event, if I'm going to be completely honest. So with you, because the Xbox is Phantom Set, we might see your Year 6 announcement, stuff like that. But as for this event, we'll probably hear more details about Kingdom Come 2. Probably hear more details about that. Maybe Killing Floor 3, possibly. Potentially, maybe some Final Fantasy, this Final Fantasy 9 remake. Maybe a new Resident Evil game, remaster or something coming, though I'll probably be more seen in a Capcom event, if I'm going to be honest. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a lot of big players, but I'm going to unmute this anyway. Check we're doing alright. Yeah, the audio's perfectly fine, that's fine. I'll unmute it when it gets to the start. So I will also be reacting to the live event on Sunday as well for the Xbox event, of course. The other events, I've got to be completely honest, are not really worth watching. The PC event, I've never watched the PC event because it's absolutely awful. It's like these... It's like these guys are 40 years old and that shit that try and make jokes like they're funny or something, man. They're really bad. It's like game journalists just don't know how to make jokes. And I don't react to the game. They don't react to the Game Awards personally because one, I don't believe journalists' personal opinion on Game Awards. They have been known to kind of be rigged and all that type of stuff, not agreeing with what the fan base and what an actual community would agree with. All that type of stuff. I get it's impossible to make something like that not biased in any circumstance, so I get that. Yeah, we'll see what we see. They said lower your expectations, so hopefully there's not like 50 indie games and 2 actual AAA games we see. Because that would be really, really disappointing. And maybe we'll hear EA games related and the new Jedi game or something. I don't know. Let's see what the chat's saying. But you know, I really hate this about YouTube chat. It always puts it to the top chat, so you can't even view half the stuff people are saying. Yeah, of course, politics. That's typical, man. People freaking arguing politics, man. People arguing politics everywhere in this freaking society nowadays, I swear. So, I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm actually quite tired because I've had to get up quite early this week. For streaming at 10 at night, I'm actually quite tired for once. Usually I'm quite awake. So their end's a little bit delayed. Probably because this is streamed in like California or some shit like that. None of the UK, it's really far away. There's shit. Contain some viewers find offensive. So let's see, are we going to be disappointed?
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
This is only just E3 these days, honestly. The Summer Game Fest is only just E3.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games? We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
2 hours, okay. Hopefully it's not all indie games.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games.
It is crazy. Small games have been
other
absolutely
8
successful this
come
year.
from indie, mid-sized teams, or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes
Also, you get rid of their
this
agenda.
industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right,
let's
it
see.
all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
PlayStation.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead
Lego.
unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Strength! And what game is this anyway?
Oh, so this is this Horizon Lego game that these rumors were talking about.
Hey,
Yeah.
costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
The old Lego games used to be really fun. I don't really play the new Lego games that much.
An amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And cut fire attack.
A lonely hero. Hunting machines all by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this!
Right.
Kinda weird,
A
though.
friendly hero. Hunting with her pals.
Ow, hey, whose side are you on?
Exploring.
Wow, what is this place?
Collecting all the shiny things.
Woo, money!
And making a home.
So that gets character customization, but the Skywalker Saga didn't.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go.
As I said, I don't really play the new Lego games much.
Here we go.
I used to play Lego games a lot, like during the 360 and the PlayStation 3 generation. Favorite Lego game of all time. Still got to be the Star Wars The Complete Saga. The original Batman was quite fun as well. But I stopped playing Lego before the characters actually started talking.
Leave it.
I hate that. That's the most clickbaity lie ever. Play has no limit, yet the game. Yet you can't play the game at 180 crunches.
That was Lego Horizon Adventures, coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now
Online
we're gonna
co-op.
completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
Zombie. They look weird. The zombies do. Could be interesting. I don't know. Never played the first one, so I don't know. Never played the first game, so I don't have an opinion. I mean, Left 4 Dead, I don't think everything's beating that when it comes to zombie game, though.
To introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year, she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes.
Not a game of interest. No, it's,
When it comes to
it's
Quidditch,
kind of Harry
we've all
Potter
wondered,
thing.
do I have
Oh,
what
this
it
is a
takes
coverage game
to be
people
the
were
next
asking for.
Quidditch star?
What is... People are going to be disappointed by this. I think people were expecting a game like Hogwarts Legacy 2 or something.
To
To be
beat
honest,
your
I'm not
toughest
interested in Harry
opponent?
Potter, that's why I'm talking over this.
To keep your composure in the face of adversity.
I mean, if you like Harry Potter, I'm cool.
To chase your dreams.
I'd never really
and
like,
life.
I'd never got into Harry Potter. But it's good to know they're finally getting a
Glory
Quidditch
for
game.
your team. No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
But I don't know about it being in a game. Maybe it's so, who knows. It is Harry Potter. I don't really care, but
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on
There's
September
only a few
3rd
claps.
for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite.
Oh, that one?
He showed
I've not
me
played that, but I
this
heard about
next
that game.
A few months ago.
That's kinda
and I
weird. It's like the
really wanted
spider
to review
train.
it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Cuff Bust. Kind of reminds me of some of the Minecraft maps and that I used to play back in the day, like the Prison Escape and all that type of stuff. So it was well cool, man. It feel weird. Of course. Maybe, I don't know, to be honest.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations,
That's the impressive
Gavin.
part.
So
One
glad to have
person.
that on stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft.
No,
and
it's not.
Lucasfilm
No, it's
Games.
not.
The
This
first
game will
open-world
probably fail.
Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's
Why didn't they have a
Forward
Star
streams
Wars
for the
game?
continuing Summer
You
Game Fest
play
event.
as a
But
Sith,
right now, we've
and you
got
get
an
hunted by like the
exclusive
entire
glimpse of the
Jedi
game
Order or
with a
something.
small taste.
Or a Jedi. They've already did the Jedi franchise. But honestly, this is such a missed opportunity. Like, I'm one of the people that think Star Wars is Jedi, Sith, not frickin' Smugglers. I think Smugglers are extremely more than Star Wars, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Bounty Hunters are interesting. But the Smugglers? No. I think even if this game was Han Solo, I don't really care about it either. And it's Ubisoft. Also, I'm so sick of having the same errors in Star Wars. Star Wars is
Pink
dead.
guy spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuff Bus. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
I get why they show indie games, some of these smaller indie games, like these types of like side-scroller type of games. I get it, because if they did, no one would play them either. But even 50-50, even showing a game in all these shows and events doesn't mean it's going to be a success. Some of them still completely flop. Probably something I've never played, if I'm gonna be honest. We're react to the chat. I'm kind of surprised. Chat's on slow, I think. It's not a lot of people talking.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later
Titanfall,
today
doubt
in
it.
Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Game announcement.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate,
Oh, it's this
working
Destiny.
in these walls of time.
I don't know why. Probably not.
Let us all for death prepare.
I don't know why even though it's Egypt, it's because the guy's voice.
Fair.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
I mean, I can't really say much about a game that we don't see any gameplay in. Strategy game?
So it shall be.
Civilization 7. Interesting. I did not think that was Civilization 7, I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Hello everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have
It's out
thank
PlayStation
you,
4 as well.
our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Well, no gameplay means I don't really care. I like the Civ games, but you ain't gonna show gameplay. I can't give you my opinion. They'll go over the fun games still, but I'm more of a warmonger when it comes to the Civ games though. This is Assassin's Creed, I think. No. Maybe. No. No, it's not. No. It's Wukong himself. Yep. Actually is. Yep, Wukong. Black Myth Wukong. So that's coming in like 2 months. And there's no gameplay. No! You don't tell us to pre-order a game we don't see anything. I hate these scummy companies that say pre-order when they literally show nothing. They just show some random trailer and that's it. Oh. Never played. I can't play VR. I tried to play VR. Wait, was it 2016 or 2017 on the PS4, the PlayStation, the original VR? I got sick. I got sick. I can play.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies. We die to live again.
Don't know what this is.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
When's streaming? Which is on Steam, not Epic exclusive.
What does greatness mean for you?
To be honest, who uses this? I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. Game streaming is just something like I just don't see it ever blowing up. I like how it says no console required yet. You kind of need something to make them actually playable. Here's the new one.
Then there is much to learn.
Space Marine. Yeah, this game was cool. Played the original back in the day. Cool.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5.
I've never played a Persona game in my entire life, so I don't know. I can't comment on this.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us.
Can't comment. I've never played a Persona game in my entire life.
The reality is, we oppress, we fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic. Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Scour! No holding back!
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not talking much, but I just don't know. I don't know. If you like those games, cool.
Such an honor
I've
to have
never
Yoshino
played them, so I
Tsujino
can't
with
comment
us,
on them.
on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming out this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
Why can't we get a Batman game that is not VR, but it's actually good, instead of freaking Suicide Squad? Imagine that we got a freaking game after that was by Rocksteady. And they made an amazing new Arkham game.
Overtaking Gotham.
But no, the good games are VR. Oh, shut up. It's actually quite interesting.
The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
I mean, no gameplay, so, yeah. And it's a VR only game, which kind of sucks. Oh, at Gamescom. We don't watch Gamescom. Jeez, I watched Gamescom a few years ago and it was so bad. I've never did a live reaction to Gamescom ever since.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
What's this? You want to, guys? You want to see a game franchise I absolutely am awful in gaming? Fighting games. Fighting games. I cannot play fighting games to save my life. Granted, I've not really played many fighting games. Street Fighter. I cannot play Street Fighter, to be honest. And if it was a live servers game. It's a currently supported live servers game. 1 year after the Dragon Invasion. The Scots rebuilt. Is this like Valhalla 2 or something like that? Kind of looks like it. But it's big massive fighting there. No, it doesn't. Oh, that's historically inaccurate though. That's historically inaccurate. We didn't have black women in Scotland. That 500 years ago or whatever this game's set in. Probably something I wouldn't play.
Would not play.
To be honest. Unreal Engine.
Test of power. I guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins.
They've shown a lot of fighting games. That's Dragon Ball. Once again, I'm not really an anime fan, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really an anime person at all. I'm just not an anime person. So anything anime related, I don't really care. Can't put it at all, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Just never been an anime person.
Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save her. Goodbye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What? Never forgive me for this! Now you will suffer my wrath. You are a prison boy!
Well, I ever played one Dragon Ball game. And that was, I don't even remember the name of the game. It was a PlayStation 2 Dragon Ball game, and someone brought it into the school. I think it was a primary school. Looking like... That would have been like, what, 16, 17 years ago. And, yeah, I played a little bit, but that was about it.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking.
And I wasn't a 90s kid,
October
so
11th.
I don't really grew up
Now
during
we
the
step into the
Dragon
world
Ball's
of
golden age.
Delta
I was more
Force
of a
Hot
2000
Ops,
kid.
a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mandel Brick located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it.
I'm more of a respawn type of guy when it comes to multiplayer games than a one life. So I never really got into battle royale games.
Go, go, go! Clear the area.
I just don't like having one life in games.
I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower! Second floor! Ah! I got shot! They're coming up!
Well, it's interesting. Hopefully it takes away some of that escape from Tarkov player base, because that's been very controversial lately, that escape from Tarkov drama.
Good luck.
With like the overpriced and all that crap, so... Hopefully. And plus it's actually coming to Steam and everything, actual PC platform.
Lockdown is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie.
I need to watch that movie.
Is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Black Hawk, man. Yeah, that's a well good military movie. Do I watch it? It's oh, this is this game. Is this not the game that came out last year? But it was like an alpha. No, I think it was something else.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
I like how these realistic games to show these trailers like this and all this, like everybody's wrecking. When the reality is you're probably getting your arse kicked by the MMA. Because the MMA can be quite smart in some of these like realistic military shooters.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. For real this time. I have an update for you on Fatal...
Hopefully the stream doesn't lag at 11. Had that happen before. Of course. Yay, we're showing a game that's... Jeez. Halo Speak was 20 years ago. Let's be realistic. And like Samsung Odyssey, their freaking monitors are really good. They're freaking 4K 240 Hz. Yeah, boy, a freaking RTX, an RTX 590 ain't gonna get you 240 FPS at 4K. Sorry. I got 1440p one, 240 Hz. I rarely get 240 Hz in any game. 240 FPS. Must have played like an older game. Yeah, they're therefore showing a lot of indie games. As they always do. I don't get it, because they have an indie game showcase, right? Yet they show a lot of these, like, small indie games. As I said, there's some indie games that are outliers, but the majority of them, I'm going to be honest, are not that good games. Or maybe they're hidden gems. But I do respect indie games though, because AAA gaming is completely collapsing. Freaking mobile, oh god, you know how many microtransactions will be in that. Mobile! What the fuck is this? I don't think this is Transformers. But I would love to see Transformer games return, man. Some of the Transformer games were so good, man. I need to do a playthrough of those games one day. The Transformer games that came out like through the 7th generation console. I just need to find a way how to play them because they're like so expensive. But I don't think this is Transformers. I think this is Armor Core. I would love to see a Transformer game, man. It's done good. Fun franchise back in the day. I'd be so bad at this game. Oh, it's not even. I thought it was the Armored Core. It's not even Armored Core.
Back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
I like horror games. Oh. Well. Oh. I thought this was going to be like a, you know what? They made it out like it was going to be like a... Wait, I'm confused. Why are we getting footage like this, then we're getting ended?
I am terrified to sleep, and I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't
worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy, I'll save you, no matter what. Just go home.
Feel like that PS1 graphic type of thing.
The local police department asked me to help with the
But then it gets Super HD. What game is this?
Why would they need a game designer?
Oh. Game designer.
Should
Okay.
have some developer mode.
So, there's in real life then you play a game in a horror game? So it's a horror game, but you play a game in a game. Interesting.
Dark times await us.
Like it goes from a PlayStation 1 type of era game to a NES type of game, and then it goes to like a newer horror game, you would say. That's kind of confusing. It could be interesting. Weird type of game though, weird horror game. So it's a game inside a game, you play a game in a game.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games. Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Another sequel?
Don't worry.
How many Five Nights at Freddy games have we had?
Horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Let's just hope it's not for a modern audience.
They look...
Because modern audience ain't scary.
It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about, we saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, you know, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners, and that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, you know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight
so
is our
7
first
games.
release coming later this year.
Yeah, it looked kind of
And
confused
it really
me.
hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy. And I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
So it's just
And
Marvel
now
games.
here's
Okay.
the world premiere of
That
a
would be very
brand
interesting.
new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Power Rangers. Jeez. Ninja Turtles is better than Power Rangers. I've just said it right there. Oh, of course. Ah, it's practically like the Ninja Turtle game, the new one. Well, I played one of the Ninja Turtle games like on the PlayStation 2, man. It was so fucking difficult, I remember it. I went in like a holiday location once. Never completed it, but... Chat, if this stream gets took down, which it might not, sometimes the music's free, actually, I'm gonna check. Sometimes it says... Nah, it doesn't say anything. It's probably it's copyrighted, but it is what it is. I'll win the claim anyway if it gets took down, we'll just mute the music or something. I've never got took down for my Games Award though. Yo, chat, I'm gonna go for a B. I'm gonna go. Alright, man. We're back. Hopefully the last hour they chill out, they show some more interesting games and not just small indie games. The only problem with these that's the only problem with Summer Game Fest, it does feel like it's coming more and more and more indie games every year. I mean indie games are cool, but I would like to see some
beautiful game.
double A games, maybe.
Which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government and games like that. Are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving this year. This is a first-person
I need to play the
open-world
first
action
game.
RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
Alright, I'm gonna shut up.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world.
Oh, I didn't think it was true,
In the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Yeah, that game is cool. I need to play the first Kingdom Come the game. I actually own the game on Steam, but I haven't been meaning to play it.
Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent Tokyo-based studio.
Feels like they're overdoing Silent Hill games all of a sudden. Weird. Is that? Oh. Really strange. I mean, I think they're overdoing this at the Silent Hill games. Like the Silent Hill games were like, I've not actually played them, but they were a great franchise. And then they just kind of killed them off, died off for about a decade. Then they just brought them back, and there's been like a mobile game that's mediocre. This, I don't know. This doesn't really look like a horror game. It's like I don't know what you would call this. It's a weird strategy type of role. I don't know what you call this. Then you get the remake of Silent Hill 2 that looks pretty disappointing. It doesn't feel like the original. We'll see. We'll see. Looks really weird. What the fuck is this?
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really. Good.
You don't say.
An assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
It's like Saints Row play as some potato. I mean, yeah, that is Saints Row.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Killer Bean. Oh, it's an early access. Yeah. It's weird.
Glad you like that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey LaPrince and Emmerich Toa.
So hopefully the stream doesn't go at 11 o'clock because I had this
Hello,
issue a
Jeff,
few weeks ago
everyone.
for some reason.
I'm very happy to
11
be
o'clock at
here.
night.
When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay.
Good. We like to see that.
You can see
in
more
our
later
trailers.
today during Day of the Devs, but now let's...
Super law, that should be a thing in every trailer. You have to see gameplay. Let's hope it's actual gameplay and it's not just cinematic gameplays they like to call it or whatever it is. Something I can never do, climb frickin' mountains, clays or something like that. And I have the worst balance ever. You know, I would fall to my death. In fact, I wouldn't even be able to climb. You know what? No, I wouldn't fall to my death because I wouldn't even be able to climb the first layer. So, so I'd be all right. I cannot climb for start. I've got a bit. I think I've got some fear of heights. Not super fear though, because I don't mind if like balconies or stuff like that. It's not a game I'd play though, still. But... I can't remember if this was this indie game they were talking about, this diversity stuff, that type of stuff. If it is, I mean, I don't know. There was some CEO that was controversial recently, and I was like, might have been that one.
I'm not meant to be here.
Maybe someone else.
I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's
Why?
not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the Fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Yeah.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade.
Oh, this game is fucking crap. This game, yeah, this game, I've heard about this game. Oh, this game is...
These are incredible.
Yeah, this is a DAI game, by the way. I can't really talk much about it because I'm streaming to Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch as well as YouTube. To be honest, I talk more about this on YouTube streams.
Does
But
this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
yeah, this is a real DAI game. It's been confirmed and all that stuff, like Sweet Baby and all that stuff. Worked on this type of game, and it's got
control of our own destiny.
a lot of problems, and it's probably gonna be awful.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're
I
wrong.
hope this game flops.
This is exactly where
Sorry, I want any game that's agenda based, that's trying to put a narrative down people's throats. Instead of just being a game for fun, I hope it flops.
The Fold is a strange place.
Doesn't even look that interesting. It just looks like a generic game. I'm going to be completely honest with you. That's not me being biased. Awesome. Can we stop releasing games on the PlayStation 4? We're still not on next gen consoles yet. Honestly, I reckon at this rate, there's still going to be games releasing on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One by the time the PlayStation 6 comes. I'm gonna say Capcom discount. Only get them for Steam sales at the time. There are hundreds of games I need to play shot on the channel, but
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend.
I mean, not game footage, just some CGI trailer.
On guard. Your greatest final chapter.
Dude, he just took his mask.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos. Change.
Demo level. Kind of surprised they didn't show gameplay. They didn't really show gameplay, but there's a demo you can play right now. You think they would show gameplay?
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic...
Oh yeah, Unreal Engine 5, the unoptimized shit that still can't run properly.
Set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Unreal Engine 5 should have not happened. Sorry, chat. It's just... I don't know. It's just... It's so not optimized, Unreal Engine 5. You know, on consoles, like, you're getting 30 FPS and that. The game's not very well on PC. I mean, Unreal Engine 5, don't get me wrong, looks amazing, but... It seems like something that should have not really been done until the next console generation. Hopefully Epic optimized Unreal Engine 6 a bit better when that comes out. Like in the next 3-4 years. Yeah, it's already halfway through. It's nice. That's copyright music, by the way. Oh well, it is what it is. Just deal with it. You know, I'm gonna read that fucking chat. I'm gonna read that. I know for a fact that is. The thing with these music trailers is you can't tell if they're gonna speak or not, but it doesn't sound like they're speaking. Nah, it's just going on. I don't want to risk it, chat. Especially that music. Especially how long this is going on for as well. Like, editing a live stream can take ages. I feel like it would potentially take like 2 or 3 days for this even to come back up. But the amount of copyright, the amount of this freaking music's going on for. Still playing? It's still playing. I probably already got a claim anyway, but... And if there is any claims and this gets blocked, it won't be until tomorrow we move the claims, chat, because I'm going to bed right after this event finishes, because I'm actually quite tired. Because I've not been staying up, as I said, I've been really busy this week, so I've been unable to stay up super late. Not super late, but it's really early for me, like, going to bed at like midnight, it's pretty early for me.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome 2 developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards.
Yeah.
From Inner Sloth,
Kind of
here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Among Us. It's like the pandemic type of game. I played it for like a week or 2 and then I played it again.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake?
Oh,
Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Cool they're funding it from their success, they're actually funding other games. I think Among Us have also kind of got lucky as well.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Good for them.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
A TV show? Jeez.
Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
Do people still play Among Us? Did Among Us not like collapse? I don't know. I don't know. As I said, I don't know. I thought Among Us would be the type of game that collapsed after about a month or so it came out. It's kind of game you need to have like a friend group of 8 or 16 people who want to actually take full advantage of it. That's what I've always thought personally. It's not really a game where I play the randoms.
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations. A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history.
I can't remember what happened to Jeff Keighley. I thought this was Jeff Keighley's show. She's kind of took over from Jeff Keighley.
Gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Sonic. Sonic's like Mario to me. It's like I don't know. I guess it's cool audience and stuff like that, but I don't know. It just feels like the same thing. So like the 80s. Maybe that's just me. It's like kind of like Nintendo to me to a point of view. It's why I don't really like Nintendo consoles. But just because it feels like they've been releasing the same games for like the last 40 to 50 years.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right.
Oh, yeah,
in the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened.
I actually kind of like the survival game, the Conan Exiles game.
I, Paul Atreides, was never born.
I've done a playthrough of a survival game on the channel though.
I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the Spice Melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib.
We're interested to see our gameplay.
Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
I mean, could be interesting, but no gameplay.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom ONL in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Oh. I see what Jeff Kelly meant by these websites. We're saying these news sources were saying lower your expectations for the Summer Game Fest 2024. I'm actually bored. Yeah, I'm actually bored. I'm actually bored streaming this. It's just the games are not being interesting. There's like Kingdom Deliverance 2, the Space Marine 2 game. Maybe that Prison Break escape game, and which are probably the only games I'm actually interested in so far. So far, I'd probably rate this one like a 2 or 3 out of 10. No fucking joke. So this better improve in the next 45 minutes.
Battle Aces and show you the gameplay. Here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new.
RTS games are not made for everyone.
RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games.
World of Warcraft
Battle
did
Aces
because
is
World
an
of Warcraft
action-packed army versus army game that has a
was
high
like
emphasis
one of the
on
first MMO
strategy.
games that were actually
We
good.
want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in 2 major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more
Tedious
about
clicks?
Battle
That's the
Aces,
point of an
or if you want
RTS
to
game?
sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
I'm kind of, I mean,
That was
I need to
fantastic.
get back into
Our
RTS
next
gaming.
premiere unveils the exciting new destination
really
for a
long
game that
games.
Shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
Does anybody else have this problem with live service types of games? Does anybody like really struggle to get into a live service game if it's like mid-season or like a new season comes out or something like if you didn't play the game at launch? Because I kind of got a little bit of problem like that when it comes to live service games. I just struggle to play a game if I didn't play it when it came out. I think a lot of people actually do. It does look interesting setting though. Oh, 1 minute. Yeah, I mean a Japanese city setting in any game's cool.
The Finals in Kyoto. All right, please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Oh, this game was super overrated. I'm sorry, Alan Wake 2 was such a super overrated game from journalists. The game was pretty mediocre. Also, frickin' epic exclusivity.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only.
They put it
sadly
physical.
missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow.
Standard edition.
Next,
What's into
we
that?
promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours.
Surprise shot.
Tomorrow.
Damn.
Thank
Cool.
you.
For the fan base of that
Now,
game.
With this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
So pretty scummy. There's no standard physical edition though.
A special place.
So you have to pay more money just to get the game on physical.
Existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there. And yet, always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna
Maybe
get
the CEO is
strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Though this looks completely different to the actual game. Isn't Alan Wake supposed to be like some kind of horror game?
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep
That looks weird.
the rabbit hole goes?
That looks really weird. I'm just gonna say that. I thought, isn't that Alan Wake maybe some kind of horror game?
Endless tides of time. They've come.
Kind of like the Far Cry deal. Some of the Far Cry DLCs, they didn't really make sense to the actual games.
Over death itself. A cruel and beautiful paradise where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken, where heroes are forged and demons are born. This is eternal.
Oh, New World. People still play New World.
That's right. New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land.
You know what they should have called this? They should have called this not the Summer Game Fest. You should have called this the Anime Game Fest. I swear, man. I reckon I would say about over 50% of the games we've seen today have been anime games.
Bubbles in water.
Seriously.
In the future that you don't want to face will never.
I get it. The Greebs are a massive audience. I understand.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
No. I kind of like the no HUD thing at the start. I'm gonna be honest. Then all this HUD comes on. I'm like, okay. Kind of looks like if Diablo was a first person. Probably made by the same people that made the Vermar, the Warhammer type of games. Free.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Kishibidi Badane or what? Kivitsiana. I cannot pronounce that to save my life. I mean, I'm glad we're getting seen a lot of Japanese studio games though, because Japanese studios, it's probably some of the better games. That's one of the biggest mistakes Sony ever made with their PlayStation. Freaking abandoning Japan, horrible decision. Sony's gonna regret that in the long run. Still releasing games to last gen consoles though, as I said earlier. That's the really bad thing about this generation, like. Like pretty much by 2017, which is equivalent of 2024, last generation, they really stopped releasing, I mean apart from the sports title games, pretty much all games stopped releasing for the 360 and the PS3 during that they were just all went to PS4 and Xbox One exclusive, but now it's this generation we're still having PS4 games coming out and Xbox One. Dog. No, okay.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a naughty little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a
Why?
little corgi, don't you know?
Why?
Well, you's a gutsy, feisty puppy, and you know that it ain't easy, don't you know? Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a fluffy little kitty, don't you know? Well, you's a crazy party animal, don't you know? Well, all the crazy party animals, and you know the party's this way, so let's go.
Interesting.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone at MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic.
Yeah, they should do something like that for Activision Blizzard or something, you know? I don't know what that was, some kind of parody?
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Oh, Skate?
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, boy?
Oh.
Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
No, we're still working on it. Looks a bit cartoony compared to the original trilogy, if I'm going to be honest. The original trilogy looked a bit better, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, graphics don't mean everything, but it's like EA's, I don't know, maybe they just made the budget worse? I'm not going to say anything. Console play. Why console playtesting? Wouldn't it be easier PC to play? Because that's
very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Power World.
Power World.
I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here's
surprised
the first
Nintendo's not
major
done
update
anything for that game. I don't
A
think they
whole new
can.
island is coming.
I've not played Power World, so I can't comment on it. I can't comment on it at all. I've not really played any new game in 2024. To be completely honest with you, chat, it's not a single new game I've played this year so far, and it's already in June. I just don't buy games anymore. I buy games and I'm disappointed. Actually, I bought one game. That was disappointing. It's just kind of cool. Golden that after you take it over. I'm a bit too young. I was a bit too young for the Pokemon phase. The Pokemon phase was like the late 90s and all that type of stuff, and obviously I was born in 2000 plus. I've got to be honest. I don't think I've met a single person in my entire life that actually it's where I live.
That was high on the
There's a
Steam
Pokemon
charts.
fan.
Congrats.
If I'm going to be honest.
On the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement
may
from
shock some people.
Valorant. Here's Andy Ho
Oh,
and Anara
Valorant.
Gilfison from the
Jeez.
Valorant dev team. Guys.
Listen, I'd rather have Valorant than
Thanks,
this
Jeff.
Concord game or
Hey,
the fuck
everyone.
this game's
Since
coming out.
2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment.
Chinese.
The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world
I played
have
this game
earned
for
their own
5
Valorant moments
minutes.
on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
It was so annoying. I remember I played this game for 5 minutes, didn't like it. And it was so annoying to uninstall. It like downloads hundreds of freaking software to the computer. Your computer freaking Valorant does. Maybe it doesn't anymore, I don't know. If I wanted to play a game like this, I would just play Team Fortress 2. Being completely honest. I know, if you're new around here, I might sound like I'm really negative. I'm really not. I've just gaming has just been pretty disappointing for me for the last couple of years. Like the last 5 years. I mostly play older games on my channel, sure. Gaming's lost its passion for me, new games, but I mean, I still love old gaming. I like some new games, of course. Like the Robocop game last year, I actually really enjoyed that game. Underwhelming Gem, that game was. All this game, you know, that's quite good as well. But I do get less games that appeal to me nowadays. I've noticed that. That's what I'm bringing to console. I'm kind of surprised I'm not bringing it to last gen consoles.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
I don't know how good would a game like that even play on a controller?
Thanks,
It's
guys.
like a type
Hey,
of
everyone.
got to be super
One
fast
of
reaction.
my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Oh, still well. Goes up there. Wasn't this the type of game that wasn't there some controversial I cannot pronounce that for some reason. Some drama happened recently, like last month or something like that. Didn't they just do a character? It was some kind of pronouns shit or something like that, and people were like getting banned for like misgendering the character or something like that in the game. I'm like, really? That's just. I remember when voice chat in gaming used to exist. That's what I mean. Granted, that pandering character was probably banned in the Chinese version.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away!
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? Watch this!
Come on!
No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the US, Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Samsung.
Game Fest 2020.
Samsung monitors are actually really good.
Look at all of you.
Quite expensive though.
Video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. I mean, cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone.
And if that would not be the first thing I'd say, I would say if I got woke up by a freaking bunch of people wearing weird outfits.
Drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun. Come on, get up.
I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because because...
And your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
So great emotionally.
Also pillaged a few villages.
I'm not a lawyer,
You want him
okay?
to.
I'm just a
I
lumberjack.
think you're qualified to be an accountant, so. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations. What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
You can definitely.
Yeah,
all
it's-
friends here.
Yeah, just relax your
Make it a
bowels,
calm place.
your mind.
We're bringing out a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a hard word breaking. I've been wrong. I've been down.
Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squad?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx.
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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
What? The frick am I watching?
Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. That came from inside me.
Okay.
You want me to shut the door, or?
What?
When you spend more money in the marketing than the game itself.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san!
はい、サンキュージェー。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox。
Something about the Japanese language, like you got there's so many words you say in the Japanese language, right? But then when it gets translated to English, it's like one sentence.
プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
I don't speak
As you'll
Japanese,
see,
so, but
we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になります
That's what I mean.
8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off. Follow me. Jump. Here it comes.
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove. I will draw its iron. Cover me.
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready! If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them. As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's
Nice.
our final game of the show, Phantom Blade
final game.
Zero.
Good. Seems like they're ending it off hopefully good.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41?
The Faceless is here!
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Souls type of game. Probably what's the god Sekiro type of game. Sekiro. Yeah, Devil. Does look like Devil looks like Sekiro. I have a hands-on experience of these events. Oh, cool. Yeah, live reaction. Gameplay.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream featuring an hour of indie game reveals.
Okay, we're not going to, obviously I'm not going to react to this. I don't really care.
That's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
All right, chat. Let's see what people rated this. I'm just curious. If people are giving it a rating. Only 2 interesting games. Yeah. Those things on 2 out of 10 mid. Yeah, I kind of agree to these people. As I'm thinking somewhere between like a 2 and a 3. I'll probably give that a Showcase. I'm going to be completely honest. I'd give that Showcase a 2.5 out of 10. So the last 2 games were interesting, of course. That we saw the Kingdom Come 2, Deliverance 2, looks cool. I need to play the first game, so It might be a franchise I don't like after I play the game. It could be a game I play and be like, I don't actually like it. But I don't know, there's some games like that. There's a couple of games like that I enjoy more to watch them than to actually play them. Kind of like my Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall playthrough. Like, I didn't really enjoy playing that game, but I actually didn't mind watching it. It's kind of weird. Some games are just like that for me. It's really weird. We're just going to pause this stream, because the chat still moves anyway. But yeah, that was the event. As I said, it wasn't bad. It was pretty mediocre. I would actually say it wasn't mediocre. I would actually say it's quite bad. But they did say lower your expectations. I did lower my expectations, but I was still a bit disappointed, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was thinking maybe a 4 out of 10, not a 2. A 2.5 maybe. Very boring and but so I'm not going to be reacting to the other events. The only event I will be reacting to will be on Sunday. We will be reacting to the Xbox event. I'll be reacting to that on Sunday. That'll be 6 in the afternoon. That'll hopefully be a bit more interesting, a bit more fun. Hopefully Xbox is actually going to do something this year, because PlayStation ain't doing anything this year, so hopefully Xbox does something this year, but probably not. Who knows? But as I said, the other events I'm not really watching. The PC gaming event is absolutely awful. It doesn't even worth your time watching. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But hey, it's yearly reaction. Maybe if this gets down to maybe in the next 2 years, this series gets down to a 0, where I outright refuse to watch it. Maybe I'll stop reacting if it gets that bad. But I'd imagine gaming next year is probably going to be a bit more entertaining than this year. 2023 had a lot of games, a lot of big games. So 2024 seems to be more of a calm type of year, which makes sense. It does make sense. Though we should be getting more games now though, because we're literally midway through this console generation. We're literally midway through the 9th console generation, and we're not really seeing any anything. It's really unfortunate, but yeah, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm actually quite tired, because they do these events a lot later now. Yeah, I remember when they used to do Summer Game Fest. I'm pretty sure it used to start at 6 or 8 or even 9 at night, but now they start them at 10, man. They're starting them later and later. Eventually, I might not even be able to do a reaction to this freaking event. If they do it at 4 in the morning or something, they do it at 8 in the night in California, because I'm not staying up to that time. Frick that. Just to watch one of these events. But yeah, as you see, mostly hours and stuff like that. I don't know why. I never understood this. I get why people donate and that to certain stuff, but why do we donate to the Game Awards? They're like a ball. I don't know how much money the Game Awards does, but they're probably very, very rich. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it, as expected. But anyway, chat, I'm going to end it here. So tomorrow, I will actually be doing my still live stream tomorrow. We'll be doing Battlefield 4 still alive on the PlayStation 3. We'll actually be doing that tomorrow, probably. Honestly, probably about 12 hours from now. Between 12 and 14 hours from now, we'll be doing it. What else? What else have I got to say? Nothing really. Pretty disappointing. I had low expectations, but even though where's the PS5 Pro, they're not going to show that. They'll show that in a PlayStation event. That'll get shown in a PlayStation event. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. I've got nothing else to say. I was pretty disappointed by the event. But anyway, if you're only watching this for the showcase, we'll be back on Sunday. If you're watching my playthroughs and that, we'll probably finishing off Gears of War 4 either on the Monday next week or the Thursday. Then GTA San Andreas will be continuing that on the Wednesday next week. And all that type of stuff. But anyway,